All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Andor, Season 2, Episode 1. Let's get some more Star Wars.
I knew we had the exact same. That was so funny. We're so excited. Oh my god. Best Star Wars content is back.
Yep.
We're so back.
I'm ready. It's been a long time since I've been able to go into Star Wars with like excitement, and thrills, and just
the
like
last time was Andor Season 1.
yeah, exactly, and trust that it's just gonna be great. It's just gonna be great, and now we can do it again. There are so many things I'm excited for. Maybe the priority of things that I'm excited for is a bit silly.
Your priority is always silly, but you know what? We are here for you, Jacob. You can have your curse ship.
Yes,
you can have your.
I am
your
so here for the
Dedra
Cyril ship. It's gonna be so good. It's already so good.
I mean, it's hit hyperspace basically.
Yeah,
You're going places.
Yeah,
you're headed
that's
to
right.
unknown regions.
It's not often okay that my favorite like crack ship or whatever will so immediately and canonically.
All right, but for the same people, we're going to start talking about the actual show here. But I'm really excited for the fact that this is the final part and installment of a Star Wars show, meaning that they've not got any kind of way they can drag this out.
Nope.
And like tack on extra seasons just because, people are buying Baby Yoda merch,
Exactly.
So, therefore, let's get really good Luthen stuff. Let's get really good Cassian stuff. I'm really excited for Bix being like a larger part of the story now than she was in the previous bit. I'm also really excited for like Saw Gerrera. Like he was a big part of like stuff that they kind of had in season 1, but I'm really excited for the more intense rebellion plot lines that they can get into to set up Rogue One well.
Because Cassian is officially a part of the rebellion now.
That
awesome.
Is,
cool.
That is a thing.
No more reluctant protagonist. It took a solid season, but we got there, and it was very well earned.
I'm very excited for Mon Mothma stuff.
That was a very fun way that it left off.
Story was just the best stuff we had. I also am really excited for the Rebels to start not just being united, but start kind of putting aside the
differences.
Well, not just the differences, but the kind of the ways in which they're totally not able to trust each other.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the types of motivations as to why they're rebelling against the Empire allows them to still work together because they have a common enemy.
Right.
But the methods and all that stuff kind of starting to get either brought up to the surface to allow more drama or get like intentionally acknowledged and be like, we need to put that aside.
With that right now.
Yeah.
But I'm here for all of the messiness that's probably going to come about in this season because that was so much fun in season 1.
And then the other one that I think every Star Wars fan is excited for is Escalation. This is a very different show now. The
absolutely.
Rebels have now clearly attacked the Empire. This is now a direct conflict now. Which means that the Empire is going to bring in big guns.
Yes.
And we know what happens when the Empire brings in big guns.
In some ways, I'm kind of tempering my expectations a little bit because one of my favorite parts of season 1 was how underground everything was,
Right.
And that's still going to be there.
No, it's still going to be there.
But not as much, I'm guessing, as season 1.
But I think this is going to be the season of actual, like Star Destroyers being, like, a problem. I think the other one is going to be higher authority Imperial figures coming in.
I would love.
Which can escalate things at the ISB.
Just
which
ISB
I love
being in the show was
great.
One of my favorite bits of the show.
And then the other one that I'm really excited for is potential people to switch allegiances. There's a lot of stuff with regards to the characters that we've got thus far that could end up switching allegiances. And the biggest one, honestly, is one of your favorite characters.
My crack ship.
That's Cyril. I think in a lot of ways, he's like on the docket to either question allegiance entirely or potentially get thrown about into
the shipping spice writes itself, but also the plot spice writes itself. And so let's go
right there. So all right, y'all. Without further ado, let's return to Star Wars.
Okay. All right, I like it.
Okay.
Let's get reintroduced. Yeah. Okay. That's a
It's a countdown is what that is.
yeah, but that's a big timeline for a show.
Not with 3 time skips, it's not.
Well, okay, yeah.
Okay, it's high advanced X1. Still in prototype, given it doesn't seem to be fully painted and everything.
I think that's an interceptor, actually.
Yeah, yes, it's an interceptor class, but...
Yes, let's see the inside. Interesting.
Yeah, that look.
Okay.
Where are we?
Hey!
Yeah. Okay.
Coming back here.
It's a big sacrifice.
Yeah, but the idea that,
I've had fun here.
sure, made friends.
We all find ways to fit in and to...
I'll see you tomorrow.
Welcome aboard.
He's cute.
Yeah.
He's got a good jawline, stubble. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're risking everything. You can ask what you want.
If I die tonight, was it worth it?
Jeez, what a question.
You've become more than your fear.
Whoa.
Okay.
Let
Yeah.
that protect you.
I like how it's something where he's doing this because he cares about her, and there's also that bit of, I need you to be strong because I am also counting on you, and holy shit, you know.
You along the road.
Because, like, the whisper could be, oh, he's cute, or it could be, he's a traitor, you know, he's a rebel.
Yeah, I think her acting was too good to be...
Oh, yeah.
Like...
Oh, no, I think she's legit, but it's just the idea that those are the kinds of things that would be going through his head, right?
Yeah, they could definitely be going through his head right now of, like, this is all about to go to pot because she got scared
Exactly.
too much. Yeah. It's not an interceptor.
Oh.
So yeah, it's both sides. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, it is closer to a TIE Advanced X1 because. Well, that's gonna bring friends.
Yep. I love that this could theoretically be the reason for why the interceptors didn't show up until after the Battle of Yavin, where it's like, nah, we were cooking on it, but something happened.
Something happened at the test facility.
Yeah, the prototype got stolen, you know. It doesn't have a chair. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, there we go.
All right. It was like, oh, shit, huh?
Well, I think it was more the idea that it has 2 dashboards specifically. Well, you got your guns out. That's good. That's good. Nope, that's not what you want to do.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, yes.
Yeah, so this is probably the early version that then turned into the X1 that then turned into... No!
Yep.
Go!
Yep. Inverted controls.
Oh my god. I think you might need to use the...
Well,
You gotta use this thing.
jeez. Oh my god. Yep.
Holy shit.
You're gonna have to use the
The big
torpedo.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You have your gun, I have mine. Oh no. Is there like a safety on it? Yep.
Yeah, that guy's not there anymore.
Yeah, he's a slag. Can you fire that again? Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Yeah.
Ah! This is so scuffed. I love it.
I know. Oh shit. Well.
Yeah, it's definitely a prototype. That's your getaway car too.
Shit.
There's gonna be TIE fighters on the way soon.
You gotta go. Quick, turn back on, turn back on.
Oh, they're firing missiles.
Yeah.
Ah! Into the canyon we go.
Oh my god. I mean, hey, this is a super exciting way to start the season.
It's a good thing he's traveling so slow. How is this thing not?
See, this is how you know it's the TIE Advanced X1 like early prototypes, because it didn't immediately fall to pieces. No!
Okay, it's just light ice. It's not that big of a deal, yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Yep. Beautiful. Got one.
All right.
And two.
Cool. Okay.
Oh.
Now, hope that thing has a hyperdrive.
It's probably the only reason why he's taking it, you know?
Yeah. Is this the same place they came after Aldani, or is it a new spot? This feels... What do we have here?
Hey.
Hey,
Charging up. Yeah. There he is, little BMO.
Getting his nap in. What? What?
What the hell? I do not like this.
Fix.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Listen.
Oh.
You're
right.
okay. You're okay. You're fine.
Whoa.
That was well done.
Yeah.
What happened?
She had another dream.
Oh, it'd be Mo. Oh, okay. Oh.
That was...
Chandrila!
Yeah!
Mon Mothma's this is
Yep.
Mon Mothma's planet. Yeah! And one of the dopest, like, Force, like, Nexus planets as well. Oh, wow. Like, for coming of age.
The house.
Yeah.
The party. We're in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
To see you. Looking younger every season.
How effortlessly you lie.
It's about his new ship.
He's your friend, darling. You and us can sort it out.
The way she's so
Yeah.
quietly, like, talking away.
Greetings, Senator.
Did you see a face that shouldn't be here?
Or heard a voice.
Who are we gonna see?
It's Vel? Yeah, it's Vel. Yeah.
Okay.
She's family, though.
Yeah. Oh, it's not her that she's worried about?
Yeah. Is it Luthen? There's no way Luthen would be
I
here.
feel like that'd be way too... But I feel like it's probably Luthen.
No.
Is that him?
No.
There you are.
Oh, yeah. That's not who she's talking about either.
Mon, I was hoping for a chance to...
Not right now.
Is there something urgent?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Shoot. Now I'm like, wait, was it someone we saw in, like, the background, like, just not in focus for, like, a tiny brief moment? Or was it a ship that we saw come in for...
I don't know. Oh,
It
yeah,
is Luthen.
all right.
Here you found me.
Yeah, she saw his ship, yeah.
Away, no chatting, Luther. No spoiling. Away with you.
What's going on here?
Davos? That's Davos.
Well, I only just arrived.
Well, he's terrible at keeping secrets.
I've been practicing.
Yeah, for quite a while, yeah.
But I will get it out of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was Luthen, okay.
He's with Skulden. For what? Apparently it's a secret.
So it could be something as simple as just, oh, something to do with
It's a
the wedding.
business thing, but...
Yeah.
Now with Ida's signal.
Keep listening.
Okay. All right.
Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Seeing an actual farm
Nina
in Star
Rao.
Wars?
Yeah, so a farming planet. Oh.
Better pull it together.
You just be normal.
She seems awfully determined.
Are they siblings? They're talking like
Oh, yeah.
siblings.
Oh, yeah.
Give it a rest.
Hey, that's something.
All right.
Surprise, Will was just telling me. how thirsty he is.
This boy is super thirsty.
No.
What?
What is it?
No.
Oh, sure.
Oh, okay.
It's Imperial.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's small though.
Uh-huh.
All right. So where are you dropping?
Yeah. Some repairs required.
I love the awkward land.
Uh-huh. I like the detail of the missile casings, like, being empty.
What, Porco? Like from one of our red call signs? Porco? Like,
You are talking to the enemy. I knew you would do this. I'm not an Imperial pilot.
Wait, you're not? Okay.
oh, we're hopping all over the place. Yeah.
No records. None of you were here.
Oh, Director Krennic. Yes.
If they're not in this room, they're not cleared for
There's Dedra.
any security violation. Will be brought to the Emperor's personal attention.
Holy shit.
God, what an incredible actor. It's just so good to have him back.
Great Valleys of Gorman.
Oh.
Sure thing, no matter where you are in the galaxy, you've had your eye on something made of Gorman twill.
Oh.
It's a planetary wide effort, with each of Gorman's 9 provinces pulling together to provide a single
This is-
processing and delivery system.
This is interesting. There's some.
Gorman is of great interest to the Empire.
Oh no. I think I have knowledge from Rebels coming in play.
Oh.
He's an impy pilot.
Just do this, please.
Then do it. Let's see
Are
it.
you-
We're waiting.
Let me know when you're done.
I'm here.
There's exactly 15 of them.
Stolen for who?
For the rebellion.
Who's rebelling?
Yeah. Fun.
Where is he?
Your friend was not friendly.
Oh. Crap.
Guy's a test pilot.
Access to stable, unlimited power.
That totally sounds like something he would say.
We've promised delivery in 3 years. That delivery is dependent on some version of Gorman calcite to coat the reactor lenses.
Oh. Wow.
Okay.
Silence any resistance, and you've been selected.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
What can the Empire get away with before they're like making everyone aware of how little freedom they have?
Yeah. Before they actually unveil the Death Star, right?
Relocation would be ideal, but we need to plan for alternatives, all of which will require exactly why you're here.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Can't teach her if he's dead. Everything with you is negative.
You is negative, bruh.
Or they just think you're stupid.
You know I don't need an excuse to hit you.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Maya's dead. According to you, he's the
Because I was trying to save her. We got ambushed. We lost 6 ships, 40.
Yeah.
You scobbing jackpot.
No.
Okay.
Last year, when the shipping lanes had to be shut down.
No way.
It seemed as if the Gore were doing what they always do, putting themselves first.
Oh my god.
We made the story, we shaped it, we
Yeah.
blew it up.
Yeah.
We decided when it was over.
Wow. Enlightenment.
The secrecy, the overcharging, mocking Imperial protocols, laughing at us.
Okay,
Yeah.
we get the idea.
God, the way he's so smug, Krennic is like, he already knows what's gonna happen.
Kind of beasts.
Yeah.
You'll hear him tonight.
Where are we again?
Yeah.
What? Wait. We're not on Duxon, are we? Like, I just want to clarify. Like,
That would be wild.
that would be nuts.
So who's really in charge here?
Oh, the beasts are coming, maybe.
Drilling's easy. We can be up and running in a matter of weeks.
This is so chilling. Yes, these two talking. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
that'll be fun.
You're awfully quiet, aren't you?
You're usually quite chipper and...
You need a radical insurgency you can count on.
Count on for what?
You need Gorman rebels you can depend on to do the wrong thing.
Right. To then bring in Imperials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. He likes that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Using the rebels to do something, you know, in like in such a way that would necessitate. We're coming to save you from these dangerous, violent insurgents. Yes.
Right.
Have a listen.
Okay.
Oh, Marva, yeah. Ah, the music. It's just,
I know.
Oh.
What are we looking at?
I'm looking for a drink. Is on. Hope for the best.
Yeah. I'm tired of sitting around here. I'm on Chandrilla. Let's be fancy.
Right. Well, and also, if we're not celebrating, we will stand out.
Well, no, this is, you know, upper class.
Oh, yes, all right.
You know.
I've been training on Steerguard, but we're all being transferred now. Really? Where's everyone going?
You can't help yourself.
Yeah.
You can't help yourself, can you, Luthen?
You are playing with fire.
What are you doing here?
Keeping him in check.
Are we pretending we just met? No, you've been by the shop.
Yeah. Keep up to date.
Two single women surveying the prospects.
I looked her up and down. Amazing. Amazing. She's just like, well.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I know you said you got my message. I was hoping we could discuss the Foundation.
The Foundation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leaders run off. You'll have to excuse me.
Of course.
We'll find time together.
Oh, the music change.
Yeah, now you got to be
now
a mom.
You're a mom. Yeah. Yeah.
All this empty space.
And this is supposed to be the dancing hall, probably, for some point.
Maybe this is Duxon.
Your brother stole our ship. Say it again. Whoa.
Guys.
Call me a liar.
You're not even good at that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That was fantastic. Like
just the speed with which everything went
to shit. Yeah. I love it. Like See, that's the problem with a cell-based organization. Right hand don't know what the left hand is doing, right?
Hey, you don't need them to.
You don't need them to. But then you get this kind of stuff. Very fun first episode.
Very cool first episode, yeah. So Cassian's on a job.
Yep, on a job. It went south. I love how we have the setup with the lady who is helping him steal the ship.
Yeah.
And then we get the capitulation on where that acting came from of him being like, I need to make sure that you're, like in with this and like that you don't get too scared, because then we see later what happens when people get too scared. It gets real bad real quick.
Right. And especially given that the organization that he's working with is cell-based, you're not going to have communication crossing lines here. So she doesn't need to know who he is.
Nope.
All she needs to know is that there's going to be a pilot who's going to be needing to do certain things, and you need to set it up so that the actual craft can take off in such a way that would jeopardize not just your job, but your life here. So then she ends up getting away. The chaos ensues. Cassian being incapable of flying it in a
proficient
way was really fun. I am personally very tired of Star Wars characters jumping into a ship they've never been in before and immediately knowing how to fly it. Especially in this case where it's a prototype at Sinar, where it's like, okay, this is the exact kind of thing where even Cassian, the expert, would be like, fuck,
Yeah, if anything, it adds to the tension that, no, we aren't able to get you any of the schematics or blueprints or, no, it's literally just steal this physical ship. And that also feels like the kind of mission that's well suited for him, because this is going to go to shit. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be messy. We need you to just do it and get out.
Right. It doesn't have to be, but it's the kind of thing that, the payoff is very high, but the chance of success is not guaranteed.
Right. This is not even as good as the whole situation with the stealing of the money in the first season, where it's like, okay, we can plan, for a ton of time and all that stuff. It's just like, probably have some planning, get an opportunity, and then you just need to take it. Cool.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how that snowballs into something else, specifically with Empire stuff in general. Like, this ship might need to be used for specific things, given like its signal or ID signature or whatever. But okay, so Cassian doing the part of being not just the rebel hero, but being a rebel leader here.
Right.
We saw that already within a year. He's not just capable of doing the job that he's needed to do, but he's then capable of inspiring others specifically to do the job that they're needed to do.
Yes.
This is the kind of person that we're going to see in Rogue One, being not just competent and inspiring, but also cold and calculating, because he's dealt with so much nonsense over the course of his journey.
He's dealt with enough scared
Rogue
people
One.
to know, oh, this kind of scared? No,
yeah, sorry. Bah,
yeah,
just
you're
killed you
dead,
in the
right?
alley. Yeah.
Here, oh, okay, yeah, this is the kind of scared where I need to, no, look at me, I need to talk to you, I need to know that you understand here, right?
You can look at me, it's okay. Yeah,
right, exactly.
Like, it's the kind of thing where what he's doing is also potentially putting her life in jeopardy.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's the kind of thing where he's making a slight value judgment of, I'm going to make sure that the mission and my life goes well here.
Right.
And I'm going to need to, in some ways, put my direct hands on you in order to make sure that you don't veer off course.
Right.
here.
Like it's the you are in a very dangerous position yourself. You're fidgeting. You can't do that. That makes it worse for you. Right. Like that makes it even more dangerous.
It's the same thing that he does at the end of the episode when he's like, we told him that you told us who you work. We told us who we work for. You should tell us who. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that.
Right. It's the nope.
Yeah, just because you did that, I'm not showing you mine.
Yep. Like that's not how this works.
That's not. You guys you're the ones that made the mistake there.
And I love that the things that Cassian is doing are very like he's really trying his best to let them know. And there are plenty of things. There's plenty of data there for them to, if they weren't so terrified, and also, a large group that's chaotic and doesn't have a leader, to just panic and, self-destruct basically, to know that, he is actually he is a part of a different organization. He's not just some prototype Imperial test pilot that randomly decided to land his ship here. But they're not going to be thinking about that because, oh my God, so many of our own people are dead and we don't know who to trust, and, we're
we're hungry, we're scared, we're alone, we don't have a ship. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
The episode gave us a lot of setup with reminding us where the characters are, who they are, and where they're going. Having Bix and company on a little farming planet, farming moon potentially even as well, was really fun. Just kind of letting us know that they're out of harm's way.
For now.
They're in a backwater, area that's in the outer rim, so they're not going to end up encountering Imperial presence. Immediately, Imperial presence shows up, just reminding us how scary, large, and really there's nowhere to truly hide from the Empire. Now, that ship is probably not looking for you guys.
Oh, absolutely not.
But it's the reminder of how far the Empire's reach has extended.
Yes.
And then we get the other Empire scene, or sequence of scenes for us, this whole setup here, that Krennic's back. Very fun to have Krennic back. But specifically to build a task force to deal with an energy resource problem on behalf of the Emperor. Fun, for one.
Yep.
Extra fun to have Dedra be involved in it and
love it.
And her superior. But then also to then take this and tie this in with some Star Wars Rebels stuff, which I will just not talk about any more of that, just in case you guys, or obviously you haven't seen Rebels.
Yeah.
But I am excited about the way in which they're already starting to tie in things from the grander Star Wars story here, because most of the characters we follow in this story, we don't know their names.
Right.
They don't go on to become legendary heroes of the rebellion.
Nah.
And so we are talking to and interacting with those that might go on to be remembered by some, but maybe never spoken about, or maybe never never have their efforts be shown gratitude. No medals being hung on their shoulders.
Exactly.
And so I am excited to see the terror of the Empire start to escalate and be brought more to the forefront here, because many of these characters are not going to make it through this season.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They just can't.
Just for specifics, I gotta say, the whole scene with Bix of, like, the presence entering the house and everything, and it being something where we think, like, wait, who is this character that's, like, showing up? This is clearly ominous and stuff, and it's actually just her PTSD. I love that. That was a fantastic choice. I was terrified, and the idea that
the first person POV was really unsettling.
and the music and everything, like, that was great.
Yeah.
Like, that was a wonderful way to reacquaint us with, what the situation is here.
Yeah.
And yeah, as far as the idea of, oh, we're gonna have a bunch of Imperial people that are like, yes, this is totally off the books, no schedules, no whatever, no notes, all that stuff. To then talk about how, hey, we need to deal with a planet. Just, 800,000 people,
No, that was just 800,000 Gormans on the 9 cities that were mentioned.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, meaning that there's probably 9 different major cities, but there could be many others living outside cities and such.
That's true.
Oh, there could be some instability to the planet's core if we start gouge mining a planet.
Right.
Which I do love the just scale reminder, and that the scale reminder of Star Wars, in that we're dealing with planets generally.
Right.
And yet there's tens, hundreds of thousands of those,
Right. If you're going to have the Death Star that's, a space station the size of a small moon, and you're dealing with its construction, that's going to take some pretty crazy amounts of materials, And so, yeah, this planet that has the thing that we need in order to
code our reactor lenses.
Yeah, in order to do the super laser or whatever or something, Cool. Awesome. Yeah. And so it's not even the how do we get this stuff? It's how do we make sure that no one realizes what we're doing until it's too late? Because once you've got the Death Star, then fantastic. Station's operational, Imperial Senate is dissolved. You know, right? And we've got the beginning of A New Hope.
The terror that I felt when they brought up the division or the District of Enlightenment.
Yeah.
And then they're basically just social media. They're basically just we are the narrative. We're going to control the narrative so that people are already, in general, not fans of Gormans because they think they're so above us and whatnot.
Right. And so,
they won't be.
We could try and stoke that to some pretty extreme levels, and make it so that it's like, oh yeah, we don't want them here anyways.
But galactic brainwashing on a level that's just we'll just make your general sentiment towards them be less positive.
Yep. I love that. I also love that Dedra's like, nah, that's too unreliable, and just have some rebels do something
that they shouldn't do.
Have them do what we want. Make them mess up in the way that's helpful for us.
Yeah, let's put a really juicy bit of meat on Gorman. Just put it there, and some wild rebels will eventually show up.
Yep. And I love the idea that the suspicion that people would have, like the group that has Andor or Cassian right now, that wouldn't even necessarily it would be for things like this, right? Because, you don't know who you can trust. But they would be wanting the rebels to succeed so that they can respond. So it's not even an issue of we're going to make it so that,
obviously.
I love that.
And so on the subject of the rebels here, we show them just in a mess here. But then on the orderly, kind of refined area of society, we have Chandrilla with Mon Mothma here getting prepped up for the wedding, the arranged marriage here, which, yes, that was a, it's a continuation of that plot line from season 1.
Yep.
But having it be something where we show probably the last peaceful time Mon Mothma is going to have in this season.
Yeah.
Which already itself is hella stressful because, one, this is her daughter being married off to someone that doesn't care about her. She doesn't necessarily care about at all for political stuff, financial stuff.
Sure.
Then also, Luthen just casually showing up and being like, I'm here on a secret thing. And it's just like,
what?
No, wait, hold on. Mon Mothma's trying to have both being the rebellion, like funding sympathizer with her foundation, but also be like, I have a family that's also totally falling apart and everything. So I need to have...
Oh, yeah.
I need to juggle all this.
The
but I
drama
also
for that
need
was
to
fantastic.
not touch any of it directly, because if I do, I don't know. It might
then
fall
there could
apart.
be crossover, and the idea that Luthen telling her it's a secret, that might be him effectively saying,
it's okay, don't worry about it.
It's okay, don't worry about it. It's like the fact that I'm telling you it's a secret, it is nothing, it's just wedding
It's just
stuff.
business,
Yeah, right.
He's literally just got a gift.
Yeah, exactly. But then, the whole thing with the daughter, and it's the, you need to also be a mom, and,
Well, because remember, Luthen has no qualms doing immoral shit for the cause.
Yep.
And if one of the things he could do is potentially plant a permanent blackmailing chip on the young couple to where he has Mon Mothma to never betray him ever. This could be from Mon Mothma's stress positions. This could be the worst thing ever.
Just the way that he was sort of cavalier about asking the one person of, where are you getting transferred to?
Well, that's because he's in character.
No, totally. He's in character. But if you think about what he's doing, he's effectively mining for information.
Oh, yes.
Right? While in her home. That's a thing that could theoretically arouse suspicion. Well,
maybe. Maybe. Yes. I think it's more that it rouses suspicion on him because it's why do you need to know about Imperial fleet movements?
Sure. Totally. Yeah, absolutely.
But yes.
Showing that bit of recklessness in the because he is not believing the fanciful lie that he would ever exist in the better world he's trying to create, he doesn't have to worry necessarily about his own safety as long as the job is being done.
Well, right. But no, he does need to worry about his safety. He is doing stupid stuff by doing this. This is the kind of thing that his assistant would absolutely.
Oh yeah, and I love that we continue to see her be fed up with his shit, right?
Yeah,
the risks that he's willing to take and make her take by, trying to contact Cassian when it's no.
Yeah, I kind of love the idea in a lot of ways that this is just because we get so little of Luthen this episode, that this scene is important to show that he's done, basically. This is, obviously, he can't survive this show.
Nope.
He's too influential. But it could be interesting to see if she survives this show because of her pragmatism. And
she ends up abandoning him at some point?
No. She just inherits everything that he's built, basically. And it's just the, good work. I'm taking this from here.
Yep.
And, she either has to kill him or she has to, cut off his connection to things. And,
You did what you did, and it was very helpful, but also, goddamn, you're way too comfortable with being reckless, and I will not do that.
Yeah, this could also be, to spill on this a little bit more, not spill, but to continue forth on this a little bit more, to leapfrog off of this, is this could be the season of the rebellion basically cutting off its chaff so that it can be a more effective organization, because they are too split off, so that if they have an issue where it's okay, now all the cells that have been basically doing their parts or what have you, this is the cold, dark season where many of you are just going to suddenly be no more supply, no more info.
Right.
You did your part.
You starve, yeah.
And that kind of is what's happening here with the crew that Cassian's with, is they're no, they went to go for more survivors. They're we actually believe that.
Right.
No, it could be just, no, you're done.
Yep.
That's it. But we'll just have to wait and see.
We will.
But that's episode 1. I'm excited for our next, 2 episodes for another 3-episode mini arc.
Yeah.
Given that this is also 4 BBY.
We've got time.
That's 4 arcs.
That is
4 BBY, 3 BBY, 2 BBY,
one,
we could.
And then,
We could,
No, I know. And one of the things that I'm curious about is, so this episode went in a very particular way. It was very fast-paced and it was delightful. But one of the reasons why I think it kind of needed to be that way is so that we can get reintroduced to everybody after the time skip. And if we get multiple time skips, I'm curious how they'll leave off to make it so that they don't have to reintroduce as much with each new arc.
But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about Star Wars in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see it there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.